Oh, hey guys. So we're here in Dubuque, Iowa, and we're staying at the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium, and we're actually sleeping on that old dredging barge, the William M. Black, that you saw just a second ago. And so a few weeks ago in Minneapolis, we visited Miss Jasiczek's, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right, but we visited Miss Jasiczek's first grade class at the Monroe Arts Plus school. And they had tons of awesome questions, and they actually had too many questions than we could answer in the short time we were talking to them. So they sent us some questions a few days ago, and I'm just going to answer them real quick. So one of you guys asked, how do we take pictures with our camera? I'm not entirely sure which camera you're talking about because we have a few. We have a digital camera that we ourselves take pictures with and videos, and then we take a lot of videos with our phones as well, and we also have 2 GoPro cameras that we'll hook up to the boats and take videos and pictures with. But we also have, of course, our giant Google Street View camera. And what that thing does is you can see it has 15 different cameras all pointing in different directions, and every single one of those cameras takes a picture automatically every 2 seconds while we're rowing down the river. So eventually, once we've rowed down the entire thing, you'll be able to go on Google Street View on Google Earth and look at a Street View level perspective of the entire Mississippi River. And another question one of Miss Jasiczek's class had was, how are we getting our food, and have we had to stop and get more food since visiting them in Minneapolis? We have, and fortunately on this section of the river, it's really easy to do so because there are so many towns right alongside the shore of the river, like Dubuque, Iowa right here. We also stayed in Cassville, Wisconsin for a few days, and we stayed in Winona, Minnesota a few days. So there's tons of really cool old towns that have been here since European settlers first arrived. So it's really easy to stock up on food anytime we're getting low. Another question you guys had was, what cool animals have we seen since visiting you guys in Minneapolis? I think the 2 coolest things we've seen that we didn't see on that upper part of the river are pelicans, which I had never seen before in my life and which are super cool. We've seen them traveling in huge flocks. And the other really cool bird we've seen are snowy egrets, which are kind of like great blue herons, except they're completely snow white, so they're really, really cool. And another one of you questions you guys asked was, have we gotten sick of oatmeal yet? I definitely haven't gotten sick of oatmeal yet. I'm maybe less excited about it than I was 39 days ago when we started this trip, but I think if you ask me that question again 2 months from now, I might have a different answer from you guys. So thank you so much for asking your questions, and if you have more questions after this video, again, just send those over to us and we'll answer them as quickly as we can.